Hello everybody, it's the Worm. Welcome back to Steins. And unfortunately, we have lost our IBN 5100. Yes, something has changed. And I'm actually really curious as to what that is. Now, we know now. Last two episodes we've been talking about it. We sent we supposedly sent a message to a pager that Lukako's mother had in order to get her to eat more vegetables and all that jazz. You know, that's whatever. And so somehow, whatever change that occurred there has led to us not having the IBN 5100 today. So I'm just so dang curious what that would be. Is it like, I have trouble imagining it's a very direct change, or is it like a sort of domino effect where, you know, one little change caused another little change, caused another little change, and it all stacks up to somehow we don't get it. Now, I believe that last time Okabe, he had a couple thoughts. I think one of them was someone took it before him, maybe? I can't remember the other one he said. Maybe he'll reiterate it. And so we're going to go back to the shrine now, Yanabayashi Shrine, in order to confirm if it's still there or not. Or maybe we're not doing that yet. I believe we talked to Ferris, and it's still the same. She still donated the PC to the shrine, so that's all the same. But I just noticed the Z-Box. So that's supposed to be PlayStation and Xbox up here. Huh, that's funny. So Ferris still donated the PC, and we have tried to recruit her for more information on any IBN 5100s that may be around, because she's knowledgeable in the retro PC hobby, I guess. And because of that, she told us she wants us to go to her place. So I think that's what we're doing now. So let's go ahead and see how this works. Okay. I look over my shoulder with a frown.
なぜお前たちまでついてくるんだ?
Oh, we have company. Mayuri and Daru are following me, even though I didn't ask them to come. Prisu stayed back at the lab.
だってね、マユシーはフェリスちゃんのお家遊びに行ったことないんだもん。一度ね、行きたいなって思ってたんだ。
For some reason that surprises me. But okay.
つうか、フェリスさんのプライベートとか突せざるを得ないだろ、上皇。
You know, I feel like you probably should miss this, Daru, but it's not really my decision, is it? It might be a bad idea to take the Ferris stalker along. A really bad idea, you don't say. Well, whatever. If Ferris has a problem with it, then we can send him away when we get there. Nothing else matters as long as I get Ferris to search for an IBN 5100. Of course, if the IBN 5100's at the Yanabayashi Shrine, then that won't even be necessary. Okay, so we are going to the shrine first. I stopped by the shrine, but Lukako's not there. I guess he was out when he answered the phone earlier. I've got no other choice. I've got no other choice, so I go to the humble shrine office and press the intercom button. Luca's dad comes out. When I try asking him if the IBN 5100 was donated to the shrine, he answers, it certainly was. But after he tries looking for it, he says he can't find it anywhere, and he has no idea where it went. Uh-oh. That's not so good. That's not so good. I asked him if he lent me the IBN 5100 before, but that event is gone from his memory. What's going on here? While heading toward Ferris's place, I analyze the situation. You know what? Let me pause here a second. It'll only just be a second for you guys, but let me pause, because let me read what he said before. 1 second. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I just wanted to check what Okabe said last time. So the two possibilities he mentioned were the one that I said, where someone else took it before him. And the other option was he just didn't collect it for whatever reason when he went there the first time. So this would be, I guess, supporting his the theory that someone took it before him, I guess, because it's not at the lab and it's not at the shrine, but we know it was at the shrine at some point. So something's going on here. The IBN 5100 had disappeared from the lab, even though it was just there a few days ago. It has also disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine. It's like some god is messing with me, moving it every time I get close. The D-mails definitely have something to do with this. I can only begin to imagine how the past has changed. At any rate, it looks like we'll have to rely on Ferris. The usual weekend crowd packs the front of Akiba Station. Girls dressed in maid outfits and school uniforms diligently distribute flyers to the passers-by. I appreciate their efforts in this god-awful heat. After a few melanin-boosting moments walking in the sun, I come to a sudden stop.
どうしたの?
I've caught sight of a woman squatting on the side of the road, hugging her knees and typing on her phone. That's got to be Lab Mem number 5, Kiryu Moeka. Wait, is she still a Lab Mem? Mayuri and Daru don't remember her. Yeah, but she's a Lab Mem in your heart, Okabe, and that's what matters. Well, whatever.
なんという幸運
There's something I need to ask her. I run up to Moeka.
おい、視圧師
I try getting her attention, but she's stuck in her own little world.
IBN 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 ないないないどうしてないのどうしてどこにもこの町に本当にあるのもしかしてもう
聞いているのか、シャイニングフィンガー
どこかにあるはずじゃないとおかしい FB はあるって
FB? I'm thinking that probably does not mean Facebook. No reaction.
桐生萌えか
Moeka stops muttering. She finally looks up. Actually, she just looks at my feet.
岡部君
お前ラボから IBN5100 を持ち出したか
Mayuri and Daru look askance at me, but I ignore them.
俺はお前の仕業とは思いたくない仲間だからなしかしお前はあの PC に異常な執着を見せていた
She's probably gonna think you're insane, man.
どうだやったのかやってないのか
IBN5100 見つけたの
見つけたがなくなった
亡くなった。
案ずることはない。やっていたとしてもお前を警察に突き出すような真似はしない。あれを返してさえもらえるならな。
The normally expressionless Moeka frowns in bewilderment.
知らないのか。
Moeka shakes her head faintly. Didn't Okabe send her a message, right? It feels like she didn't she never responded. So, yeah, I remember when we first met her and she was all in on the IBN 5100 as she still is now. You know, I recall thinking she was my first suspect for who John Tidor is. But and thus, you know, she was a time traveler, but now I don't know what her deal is. I mean, here she is sitting in the street muttering to herself. And you know, when she actually did see the IBN 5100, she took pictures of it for how long was it? For not an hour, but a really long time. She took tons of pictures and she really wanted to take it. So maybe she's not John Titor, but something else has to be going on with her. We just got her mention of an FB. And, you know, considering the fact that we know, you know, in this story, in this game, the IBN 5100 is pretty crucially tied with CERN, and by extension with time travel, there must be something. She has to be involved with something. I don't know who or what. Then she looks down and begins operating her phone at high speed. What? You're not making any sense? Please explain. Did you really find an IBN 5100? Where? Moeka. She really doesn't know. If the IBN 5100 had been stolen from the lab, then Moeka would be my first suspect. But the IBN 5100 disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine, not the lab. It can't have been Moeka's doing. So, it was the D-mail? Or perhaps it was the work of CERN?
すまない視圧しよ
I squat in front of Moeka and bow my head.
俺はラボメンであるお前を仲間を疑ってしまった。最低な男だな。殴ってくれても構わない。だがこれだけは分かってくれ。俺は機関から命を狙われ続けた結果、誰も信じることができなくなってしまったんだ。
Why? Why did I have to be born with these gifts that others so covet?
俺は常に疑心暗鬼で、どれだけ仲間に囲まれていてもいつも孤独を感じている。滑稽だよな。俺の語りは完全スルーか。
Yeah. In this instance, Okabe, I think one-track mind kind of undersells it a bit about this girl here.
つうかオカリンさ、秋葉の路上で芝居始めるとかどんだけだよ。暑さにやられた。
So, Moeka doesn't know I had an IBN 5100. And judging by her responses, she hasn't found one either. Do you think people say... Do people say 5100 or do they say 5100? Or, I don't know, maybe they do... I don't know. I feel like I've just automatically been saying 5100, but I don't know if that's what people normally say. Okay. I feel like I'm getting farther and farther away from my goal.
前から思ってたんだけど、萌歌さんって綺麗な人だよね。スタイルも抜群だし、背も高いし、
I've been thinking. Sorry, I'd have to go back and check. I'm not going to do that now. We know that Ferris donated the PC to the shrine. And we know that Lukaku's father was told that if a young man comes along and requests to take it, that he should give it to them or give it to him. I just had I need to go back and look at that conversation. Who told Lukaku's father that? It wasn't Ferris, was it? I don't think Luca's father specified. Or maybe he did. I need to go back and check. Because that'd be pretty dang weird if Ferris is the one that said that. Okay.
コスプレさせたら映えそうだな。
に
For a second, I doubt my ears. Wait, what? What's weird about this? I approached Mayuri.
お前マイカのことを知っているのか。
知ってるよ。
なぜ知っている。
Interesting. Okay. I grab Mayuri by the shoulders and shake her. Her head bounces back and forth.
オカリンが連れてきたよ。
俺がダルはあの女のことを覚えているのか。
桐生氏なら前にラボで挨拶したわな。
Interesting. So, let's think back now. So, okay, this is where this is going to start to get complicated. So, in the previous timeline we were in, before this most recent jump or hop or whatever we're doing is called, I'm not sure what. In the previous one to this one, Moeka had not come to the lab, not become lab mem number 5, and not seen the IBN 5100. And thus, Daru and Mayuri didn't, and Kurisu didn't know about her. They hadn't met. But in the one previous to that, they did. Now we've hopped over, and she has been in the lab again. Interesting. After Moeka sent her D-mail, Mayuri, Daru, and Kurisu behaved as if they had never met her before. But now, both Mayuri and Daru know her? Does that mean Moeka's past was reconstructed again? Yeah, how is this all tied to telling Lukaku's mother to eat more vegetables? I'm gonna be really interested how that all works. Unless maybe, okay, given the timing, it has to be Lukaku's D-mail that did it. What if it's gonna be something like we didn't actually, the data didn't, either it didn't go where we wanted it to go, or it ended up not saying what we wanted it to say. Because remember, Okabe, I think last episode was talking about how he really wants to solve, because right now we really don't have any way to measure the effects of our experiments, particularly, well, even if it's due to the fact that Okabe remembers anything at all that we're actually able to tell the D-mails do anything. So he really wants to solve that issue. And so clearly, this, If there was a time to solve that issue, it would be right now, because clearly we've screwed something up. Well, maybe that's not the right phrasing. We've done something, but we've no idea what we did or the sequence of changes that has caused. So this is going to take... I feel like this is going to take a lot of unraveling here, untangling, in order to understand what's been going on. But all he did was tell his mother to eat a lot of vegetables. That's what I'm saying. How can that be related to the Labmem's knowledge of Moeka? Is this another example of the butterfly effect? Probably. The cause doesn't match the effect at all.
ねえねえオカリ、それよりそろそろフェリスちゃんのお家に行かないとね。きっと待ちくたびれてるよ。
That's true. Let's think about the Moeka issue later. Right now, we should look for the address written on the memo pad.
時にマユリ、フェイリスの本名は何て言うんだ。
バカ、オカリ何言ってんだ。フェイリスタンの本名はフェイリスニャンニャンショー。それ以上でも以下でもないじゃん。
現実逃避はよせ、ダルよ。フェイリスニャンニャンは所詮源氏名だ。
うわ、最悪っすよ。なんで純真な男たちの夢を壊そうとするかな。
Quit grumbling. You just can't handle the truth.
でマユリ、どうなの？知らないの？
マユシーが教えちゃってもいいのかな。
特に口止めされているわけでもないんだろう。それにこれから自宅に行けばすぐにわかることだぞ。
あ、そっか、そうだよね。その代わりね、他の人には内緒だよ。例えばメイクインに来るご主人様たちとか。
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see here. What was I gonna say? Let's just keep going. I nod.
あのね、フェリスちゃんの本名は秋葉ルミホちゃんって言うんだ。
Wow, okay. Akiha Rumiho. Let's write that down. I haven't had to add character details in a while. Akiha Rumiho. That's her real name. Okay.
聞こえない。
Daru covers his ears and drowns the sound out.
秋葉か。
The same characters as in Akihabara. Appropriate. That's kind of funny. Our destination turns out to be the high-rise apartment building next to UPX.
すごい。
マジで？
超高級マンションだと？
We stand there for a while, staring wide-eyed at the towering building before us. According to the address Ferris gave me, she lives on the top floor. All the way up there.
住所聞き間違えたか？
No, I wouldn't make such a stupid mistake.
まさかフェイリスは機関の手に落ちたのか？
I quickly scan the area. No suspicious figures in sight.
怪しげな黒服連中に命じられるまま俺を組織の網の中へと呼び寄せ一網打尽にするつもりだな。
妄想オツ。事実は小説よりきなり。それにあのフェイリスタンの素顔が実は金持ちのお嬢様だったとか。うわぁ、超燃える展開じゃね？
お前こそ妄想オツだな。
とりあえず入ってみようよ。
When we call the top floor room via intercom, we're greeted by the voice of an elderly man. He lets us in immediately once I introduce myself as Ho-in Kyoma. Feels like we're walking into a trap, but I can't turn back now. Wow. Look at this place. When we get off the elevator, the elderly man from the intercom is there to lead us inside. He turns out to be a silver-haired gentleman in a tuxedo.
リアル執事さんだ。
He does indeed look like a stereotypical butler. He fits the bill so well, you wouldn't think he was anything else.
お嬢様、法院京馬様とそのお友達の皆様がお越しです。
The butler leads us into a room. Ferris is standing before a large window with a panoramic view of Akiba.
黒木、ありがとにゃ。
I've never seen her wearing anything other than her usual maid uniform, so it's refreshing to see her in her plain clothes. But why does she still have her cat ears on? I want to ask. I can't help but wonder. But I restrain myself. Even if I did ask, Ferris would just say something like, I was born with these, nya.
にゃにゃ、マユシーとダルニャも来たのかにゃ。
Ferris's eyes twinkle when she sees Mayuri and Daru behind me.
フェリスちゃん、こんにちにゃんにゃん。
むほ、フェイリスタンの私服姿とかかわいすぐる。
I silence the mouth-breathing Daru by introducing his ribs to my elbow.
マイリとダルは勝手についてきた。迷惑なようなら帰らせる。
構わないにゃ。みんな、ようこそいらっしゃいませにゃ。
というか、自宅でもその語尾は変わらないのか。
何のことかにゃ。
あくまでとぼける気か。秋葉ルミ
フェイリスはフェイリスにゃ。
Whatever.
ホ。しかしこの家は一体どういうことだ。秋葉の一等地の超高級マンションとは。
I look around the room again. The interior design and furnishings give a very refined impression. It's elegant without being ostentatious. Actually, it's kind of like a model home. There's nothing to suggest that this room is lived in. No dirty clothes, no used dishware, not even a speck of dust. That butler, or maybe even some real maids. If there's a butler, there have to be maids, right? Must be constantly cleaning up. Speaking of the butler, he's disappeared. I didn't even notice him leave. He's clearly a master butler if he can move so quietly.
フェイリス。お前一体何者だ。
Yeah, everyone knows butlers are secretly ninjas.
だからフェイリスはフェイリスにゃ。
Ferris says it so nonchalantly.
とぼけるな。ちゃんと説明しないならば帰らせてもらう。
なんという偉そうな態度。僕たちってフェイリスタンにお願いしに来た立場じゃなかった？
ふにゃー。じゃあもうちょっとだけ詳しく話すと、この辺の土地はもともと うちのものだったのにゃ。
は
What did she just say? This land originally belonged to her family?
そっか、だからアキハさんなんだね。
Mayuri's exclamation connects the dots in my head.
あ秋葉という姓、まさか秋葉原の代々の大地主の名だとでも言うのか。
Wow. Ferris nods with a proud expression. So she really is a rich girl character.
ちなみにフェイリスは秋葉の都市開発計画にも結構な発言力を持ってるにゃ。
Ferris wriggles her slender waist and makes a gesture like a cat washing its face.
秋葉の各ショップに萌え文化を積極的に導入するようお願いしたのは他ならぬフェイリスなのにゃ。
Wow. Well, okay.
うわー、すごい。フェイリスは子供の頃からそういう会議に出たりしてるのにゃ。
So basically, the chaotic changes in Akiba are all a result of this cat girl's whims? What a monster.
でも今の話は内緒にしといてほしいにゃ。
Ferris's expression suddenly darkens.
なぜだ。
知りたいのかにゃ。
Ferris approaches me with a bewitching expression.
それは
Ferris gently strokes my cheek with her cool, slender fingers. I feel myself falling under her spell. And then she grins.
フェイリスはフェイリスだからにゃ。
Ah. Damn you, cat girl. How dare you make a fool of me.
というわけでみんなにはこれまで通りフェイリスラブの大ファンとして接してほしいにゃ。
Daru starts fist pumping when he sees Ferris's cutesy act.
接します。全力で接します。
マユシーもね、フェリスちゃんのファンだよ。フェリスちゃんのメイドさん魂はとってもすごいんだもん。憧れちゃうよ。
Mayuri and Daru might have fallen for her charms, but not I.
俺はフェイリスラブなどではない。
I thrust my finger at Ferris.
あまり調子に乗らないでもらおうか、フェイリスニャンニャン。でなければこの高級マンション全体が血に染まることになるぞ。
Wow, just direct threat, huh? Okay.
家にわざわざ呼びつけて自らのセレブっぷりを見せつけ、この俺との交渉において精神的優位に立とうとしたのだろうが無駄なこと。なぜなら俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法王院京馬だからだ。
理由になってね。
Huh, perfect. Now Ferris will tremble in fear and beg for my forgiveness. Or so I thought. But instead, she looks at me with gleaming eyes.
はにゃー。自分を貫き通す人って素敵にゃ
なんだと？
That's my line. I wanted to threaten her, not seduce her. Is Ferris a masochist?
正直なこと言うと、あんまりフェイリスのこと話したくなかったにゃ。これまでいろんな人と会ったけど、アキハの跡取りって話すとみんなフェイリスをフェイリスとして見てくれなくなるのにゃ。フェイリスとアキハルミホは分けてみてほしいのにゃ。
分けるも何もお前はすでにフェイリスニャンニャンとして確立しているではないか。
にゃ。
その点については全面的に同意するぜオカリン。ニャンニャン語を話し猫耳をつけている時点でそこにいるのはフェイリスなんだ。
意識しすぎているのはお前の方だということだ、フェイリス。
そうなのかにゃ。
お前は自意識過剰なのだ。 俺にとってお前はどこまで行っても勝てる気がしない猫耳メイドでしかない。
にゃありがとにゃ今日も。
Why is she thanking me? Well, she's probably admiring my incredible magnanimity. Magnanimity. Mwahahaha. Magnanimous. Magnanimity. Now then, let's finish this idle gossip and get down to business. To defeat the Huns.
それでフェイリスよ。IBN5100 を探す代わりにお前が要求する交換条件とは一体何だ。よく吟味して条件を出すことだな。俺の右手は一度解き放たれるとあらゆるものを破壊し、後には何も残らないとだけ言っておく。
大丈夫にゃ。
Feyris points at the cat ears sticking out of her head.
この猫耳にはあらゆる能力を完全無効化するニャンニャンクリアという力が備わっているのにゃ。
I see. We're going back to kindergarten rules here.
京馬の力が暴走したときはフェイリスがきっと止めてみせるにゃ。
I shouldn't have mentioned my hand to Ferris. Ferris, I keep, sorry, I keep switching from Ferris to Ferris. I think it's meant to be Ferris. So Ferris's most terrifying power is one known as Dubbing 10. It allows her to steal other people's stories and add them to her own. Yes, that is quite frightening. I'm the one who named it, of course. Number 10 doesn't really mean anything.
さてさて、それでは発表するにゃ。フェイリスからの条件は。
Ferris chuckles. But I noticed something. Her eyes aren't smiling.
タイムマシンを使わせてほしいにゃ。
Yes, I had a feeling that was it.
昨日メイクインで京馬たちが話してたにゃ。タイムマシンを開発したって。
いかにも。俺たちは人類史上初のタイムマシン実験に成功済みだ。
So, I think it's pretty much becoming true here. I think I made some comments a couple episodes ago or something where I said something like, well, everyone's going to get a chance to use it at some point, you know. So, I'm thinking, maybe it's going to be something like Chris, who's going to be the last person who uses it, maybe, or something like that. But everyone gets to use it. Before we realize that we're going to have Luca's dad use it, we're going to have Dr. Nakabachi from the first episode. He's going to come back and use it. Everyone gets to use it.
だから人類史上初はセルンだっつう。
だが勘違いするな。タイムマシンとは言っても机の引き出しを搭乗口にしている青い猫専用の4畳半タイムマシンほど万能ではない。俺たちが成功したのは過去の誰かの携帯に18文字までのメールを送れるというレベルだ。ただしこれだけでもノーベル物理学賞ものであり、人類の歴史を塗り替える超絶スーパーな発明だがな。
過去の誰かにメールが送れる。それってとってもすごいにゃ。ぜひフェイリスにも使わせてほしいにゃ。
There's no one has any caution. I mean, the only person so far that has exhibited any caution has been Krisu. And eventually that went by the wayside. She said, you know, oh, I'm not personally going to use the time machine, but if someone else does, I'm just going to go along with it. I mean, I guess Okabe has had some doubts internally. You know, he hasn't voiced it to people, but internally we know that he gets somewhat freaked out at times when a change has happened. But it's just everyone's, oh, change the past, change all reality. No one bats an eye. Just let's do it. Ferris jumps up and down with joy.
タイムマシンは我がラボにおける最重要機密事項だ。どうしても使いたいというならばラボ面になってもらう必要がある
ラボ面って何かにゃ。マユシーたちのサークルの仲間になるっていうことだよ。マユシー的にはね、フェリスちゃんがラボ面になってくれるのはとっても嬉しいな。
右に同じくというか大歓迎ぜひ入ってください。お願いします。
どうすればラボ面になれるのや。
契約書などは存在しない。必要なのはそう、契約者同士による血の盟約のみ。
血の盟約。
The window is closed, but a gust of wind blows through the room. It's coming from the air conditioner. But outside the window, I see rain clouds cover the sky. I hear the rumbling of thunder inside my brain.
何時フェイリスニャンニャン。いにしえよりハイエンシェントワードにて語り継がれる法典に従いラボ面へと加わることを望むのならば、その肉、その骨、その血を天の杯へと捧げることを誓い、盟約という名の洗礼を受けよ。さすれば古代の神はそれに応え、汝にラボ面ナンバーを授けるだろう。
何を言ってるのかさっぱりわかんねえ。
あわわ、どうしよう。マユシーは血の盟約も良薬も飲んでないよ。ということはマユシーはラボ面じゃないのかな。
マユシしょんぼりしなくても OK。 これはオカリンのいつもの癖なのだぜ。
そっか、いつもの癖なら仕方ないね。でもよかった。わかったにゃ。血の盟約受けるにゃ。
With a grim expression, Feyris grabs the small knife on top of her desk and suddenly slashes it against her wrist. Uh-oh. This was... Okabe, this was not a good way to go about this. Uh-oh.
いや、ペーパーナイフっしょ。
Oh,
ダルニャンの言う通りにゃ。
okay. She surprised me. I clear my throat and pull myself together.
ではフェイリス、お前をラボ面ナンバー007に認定する。
はいにゃ。これでタイムマシン使えるのにゃ。
ああ、そういうことになる。ただし他言無用だ。裏切り者には死を。それが我がラボの掟だと覚えておけ。
そうだったんだ。
だからオカリンのこの場だけの思いつきだって。
ありがとにゃー、今日も。
Whoa. She hugs me by the neck. Very sweet aroma tickles my nose. And something very soft tickles my...
オカリン、てめえ、僕も電話レンジ作ったのに。
そうなのにゃ。じゃあダルニャンも。
Feyris flies over to Daru.
オカリン、オカリン。フェリスちゃんが喜んでくれてよかったね。
マユリ、お前は実に無邪気だな。
I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。ああ、フェイリスはまんまと俺の思惑にはまったよ。所詮17歳の小娘ということだ。あの猫娘は俺との交換条件によって人類の夢、禁断の果実であるタイムマシンを使うという欲望を満たしたつもりでいるが、この俺、法院京馬の手のひらの上で踊らされていることに気づいていない。俺が猫娘との条件を受けた理由だと？そんなもの決まっているだろう。すなわち。
Then I twist my lips into a grin. My razor-sharp shark teeth are probably glistening right now. Damn, I wish I had shark teeth.
あの猫娘は実験台なのだ。
You ever see, I mean, there are people, you ever see pictures of, they're usually something like gang members or prison inmates. Like, there are people who actually do that. They fashion their teeth like that. It's, oh boy, it's something.
ゲド
Or they're
とは
just,
ひどい言い草だな。
or they're just weird.
あながち間違ってはいないがね。
Our D-mail experiments have reached a standstill. Krisu refuses to become a subject, and Mayuri and Daru are too dumb to be useful. Ouch. We managed to experiment on Moeka and Lukako, but we still need more data. Along comes Ferris. She's going to provide me with both an IBN 5100 and new data. 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, certainly the one thing, kind of assuming the other.
ああ、つまりフェイリスは俺たちを利用したつもりでいて、実は逆に飛んで火にいる夏の虫状態だったというわけだ。
Saying this all out loud again.
では予定通りに次の実験に移行する。すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択だ。エルプサイコングル。
Someone taps me on the shoulder after I put away my phone. Right after that, they blow into my ear.
もう
今誰と電話してたにゃ？
Ferris is behind me. She must have finished servicing Daru. Okay. While I was still on the phone. No doubt she heard everything.
気づくのが遅かったな、フェイリスニャン。すでに血の盟約はなされた。契約を破れば、お前という人間には破滅が訪れるだろう。もう逃げることはかなわんぞ。
オーケーにゃ。んで、タイムマシンはどこにあるのにゃ？
She's certainly in a hurry.
タイムマシン。正確には電話レンジカッコ仮と呼ぶが、それは我がラボにある。
You should really get the new name. I realize it's been a really long time, but you should really get on that at this point. This time, we'll make use of the phone wave name subject to change's original function, and send the D-mail by remote control. Oh wait, really? We're doing it from here. Krisu should still be at the lab. I'll leave the setup to her. I ask Ferris where she wants the D-mail to go. She's saying she's sending it to her father 10 years ago. I take down his email address. So this takes place in 2010, right? So to 2000. Turn of the millennia, eh? Oh, maybe not exactly turn of the millennia. The destination is April 3rd, 2000. It has to be at 8 a.m. that day, so we use the online calculator to factor in leap years, resulting in 86,168 hours.
ということはね、8万6000秒も動かし続けないとダメなの？電話レンジちゃん疲れちゃうんじゃないかな。
いや、実際にその秒数を動かすわけではない。
Our previous experiments have confirmed that.
放電現象が起きた時点で送れば過去へは届くのだ。故にバタフライ効果により残りの秒数についてはキャンセルされるはず。
That's weird. The fact that the email was sent is erased. Was a bit superfluous. I feel like I want to say the fact that the email sent is erased. I don't know. The fact that the email was sent is erased, leaving behind only the email and the recipient's phone. Something about this sentence is confusing me. But I get what it's saying. I understand what it's saying. Something about it's strange. At least, that's what our experiments have shown thus far. Now, let's call Krisu. Oh, I have to do it? No, I want to call John Tidor. What? No, it won't let me. Okay.
ハロー。
Hello.
俺だ。そちらの状況を伝えろ。切りやがった。
Wow. You failed the first hurdle there, bud.
そりゃ切られるっしょ。オカリンの電話の仕方に対応できるのは多分僕とマユシぐらいじゃね。
Again.
ハロー。
おーい、今日まだ。無言で切るな。
なんだ岡部か。てっきりいたずら電話だと思った。
こっちの番号は表示されているだろう。
いきなり意味不明なこと言われたら怖くなって切るわよ。
それはつまりこの俺法院京馬の狂気ぶりにイフを覚えたというわけだな。それなら仕方な。あいつまた切ったぞ。
Yeah. Could have seen that coming.
だからオカリンの電話に対応するスキルは僕とマユシしか持ってないと何度言えば。
I quickly redial.
ハロー。
岡部倫太郎ですけど、電話レンジカッコ仮の設定を少しいじってほしいんです。
Wow. Did you hear that utterly defeated tone there? That was impressive.
初めからそう言えばいいのよ。でも電話レンジ使うの？ブラウン管工房の店長さんに怒られるのは嫌なんだけど。
これは貴重な実験のためなのだ。わかるか助手よ。お前がミスター・ブラウンに怒られる。ただそれだけの犠牲によりタイムマシンという人類の夢は完成を見るのだ。
ほんとあんたって適当よね。でどう設定すればいいんだ？
I tell her Faris's dad's mail address. And I have her set the timer.
はい、入力したわよ。
よし、ご苦労。少し待て。
Okay, I turn to Faris.
送る文章は書き終わったか？
I already told her the phone wave name subject changes email address. Feyris nods.
どんな内容だ？過去を変えるものなのだろう？
それはその
Hmm? What happened to her usual confidence?
恥ずかしいにゃ。企業秘密だにゃ。
Yeah, but you better tell us.
秘密だと？ふざけるな。これは実験だ。内容を公開してもらわねばデータを検証できないではないか。
何言ってるにゃ。これは実験じゃなくて交換条件だにゃ。フェイリスは実験のためじゃなくて自分のためにタイムマシンを使うのにゃ。
卑怯だぞ。
オカリンも人のこと言えないけん。
Taro, you horny fool. Are you siding with Feyris? I mean, that's not really a surprise. Is it, Okabe? And you call yourself my Supahaka? No, he doesn't, actually. Feyris covers her phone with her body. Looks like she plans on hiding it to the bitter end. Should we halt the experiment?
ちょっと岡部、いつまで待たせんのよ。
An impatient Krisu nags me through the phone. Don't rush me, damn it.
オカリ、あのね、きっとプライベートな内容だから制作するのは良くないと思うんだ。
Yeah, but we kind of really need to know. What? Even Mayuri's on Feyris' side? He's gonna capitulate. Daru, Feyris, and Mayuri and Krisu are all not with him here. She was like this with Moeka, too. This is bad. I thought I had Feyris in the palm of my hand. Was I dancing to her tune all along?
岡部、返事しないなら切るぞ。
待て。分かった。電話レンジカッコ借りよう。起動だ。
Ah, shucks. Damn it. I submitted to the cat girl. Man, that's definitely something you never want to get caught having to think or say.
放電現象始まった。
I nod to Feyris after getting Chris's report. Feyris puts her finger on the send button and then...
ポチッとにゃ。
Oh, man. 409, 420. Alright. I think you all know what time it is. It's cliffhanger time. Well, at least we're still in the apartment, so that's something, I guess. So, yeah. Now, okay. Now we have two... Well, they're different, but... So now we know what we did last time. We tried to send info to the pager, but that has had completely unknown results. And now we've done a further change where not only do we not know what we've sent, we don't know what effect that had. So this is just... You know, I mentioned earlier this episode, this is going to take some untangling. Yeah, this is going to take more than a little untangling. This is... I'm curious if the game's going to actually, at some point, go through everything and explain it in detail, or if it's just going to... If it's going to leave it vague, where it's going to be up to me to try and really figure out what's changed or not, because I could see it doing either thing, but that might be asking a lot from me, so I guess we'll find out. In any case, I've been The Worm, this has been Steins Gate. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.